Hey guys, it is the Archangel here. Today I'm doing something a little different. Kind of doing like a collection video. Because I got the light on and I got the flash on as well. I'm just showing you guys my overall collection of stuff. I'm going to start down here, I guess. In the shelves. I'm not doing it in any real order. It's kind of all my games and DVDs. I've got a Steelbook DVD there, Cloverfield, Event Horizon, Halo Nightfall. Got a Steelbook of the complete 5th series of Doctor Who, Halo 3, ODST, Freddy vs. Jason. I do have Steelbooks of games, but I keep them all in a separate place because they're just very valuable and all that. There will be something here, but gives you a chance to look at a few PS2 games that I got. My Alien Trilogy and Harry Potter set would usually be here. My Alien Trilogy is like normal DVD, which would go around here. My Harry Potter Blu-ray would go here. I got the Star Wars Force Awakens Steelbook, Terminator Salvation, limited edition. Some of these I got second hand. Star Wars The Force Awakens was definitely brand new when I got it. Then we have is this Ultimate box here. There is nothing in it, and I'll just prove that it literally has nothing in it. I do have the figure. It's on my NECA shelf, so we'll just put that down there. Random little robot thingy, buddy speaker, my pen drive or data or hard drive, whatever we call it, external. And this keeps popping off. This is my PC unit, and I have. I just move these goddamn chairs out of the way. It's very difficult to maneuver around these. I have my special keyboard here with a special mouse. This thing feels custom, very custom built. I think it is custom built, I don't know, but not for me. I didn't order it. It's factory manufactured, I don't know. Sorry, it's mass produced, that's the word. Then we've got my Aliens Colonial Marines statue right there. Pretty nice. Got my Millennium Falcon kit down there. It's all boxed up, but it has been built. I just need to get some acrylic paint for it, like Games Workshop stuff, and then I'm going to apply the stickers or decals, and then what I'm going to do is put it on my shelf somewhere. Next what we got is my Modern Warfare 3 Hardened Edition. Got that second hand. Halo Master Chief Collection. You can probably see this if I just move my Black Ops 2 out the way. We got Colonial Marines back there. Got Halo 4 as well. Hardened Edition of Black Ops 3. I'll just put my pencil case down there. Got the Master Chief Collection there. I got a bin. In here is pretty cool. Now, this is kind of like, I don't know if I can get the lid off here. I keep my Leader Class Grimlock in here, and I keep all my Legend Class and my Minicons, Transformer Minicons in here. I have some of the old Armada ones, actually, so I got this little guy, this, on the Darksaber team, I think he is, and camera's not focusing in. There we go. He looks pretty cool. That's like the original set, just because of more colouring. You can sort of see the light glistening off my custom Grimlock. I did a disclaimer about that. The chrome, as some of you have probably known, for those of you who don't know anyway, the chrome is standard on the figure. I didn't touch it at all. Then we have the slipcase from Alien Quadrilogy. I really need to put that away. And we got my Unicron. I had this thing since I was a kid, so it's kind of beaten up. I'm missing a few pieces. Missing the Minicon, unfortunately, which is a shame. It was kind of a cool Minicon. I got a couple of KO transforms in there. And then we got all these bad boys in here. I got my G1 Grimlock, my Bakugan, Sledgehammer Throttler, a custom Barricade. A lot of these movie ones are customs. You can see Optimus back here in this robot mode, but this is folded back. My custom Armada Optimus Prime, my custom Dark Enemy Megatron, which is right there. Rhinox, Sergeant Bash from Robot Wars. This guy was a custom. His paint was all dulling up, so I reworked him, and I have to say he looked pretty good. Score in there. I got can't remember his name. I don't know. I really don't know. No. Just give me a sec. I'll Google it. Stockade, that's it, Stockade. There we go, Stockade, that's his name. I got some animated figures. You can probably see this one at the top. This was a pretty cool one. I like this one. And then we have Crosshairs from Age of Extinction. I like this one, actually, even though he's a shell former. He was pretty cool. Yes, he is custom painted as well. And you can probably see G1 Starscream there. Also, Ultra Magnus G1. He's disassembled, but his cab is still in its basic rollout form. Sledge there. One of the McDonald's toys that I painted up. I don't know why I painted the mouth. It just looks really stupid. Got my Fast Action by the Starscream in there. I got all Voltron in there, which is kind of cool. That was given to me. His balls went and his arm popped off. This guy, just so you know, has the worst balls ones I've ever seen. They're like nearly not as bad as Funko's Five Nights at Freddy's, but on a similar level. Where I'm trying to do this one end, where they're just constantly popping off, and they're not good quality ball joints. It's not the plastic breaks or anything. It's just they constantly pop off, and that's not what you want, really. And this box I've had this box for many years. I've had all these Transformers for fucking years, you know. Next we come to is this shelf. As you can see, I got my little Harry Potter display. As you can see, I got the Horcrux there, which we just recently reviewed. I got the Elder Wand. I need to switch that box around. I got, but for those of you who don't know what it says, I'll just move this, even though most of you probably know if you're a big Harry Potter nerd. You know what it is. These things are beautiful. This one's quite heavy, actually, despite being so so thin. As you can see, got Voldemort's. Probably see it right there. And this one says Albus Dumbledore. As you can see, there is a significant difference in the length. It's just the way they are. So this one goes here, and yeah, there's a bit of mold on the windowsill. I've never found a way to remove that. This box kind of just goes here. Voldemort's wand I put up there. Like that. And then the Elder can just go there. And then the Horcrux locket goes right there, so I kind of makes like a nice little Harry Potter display. And we got my steel kits with a Funko Pop, which was given to me for my birthday. We've got Captain America's shield, War Machine, who was a pain in the ass to build. Wasn't a big fan of the build on that one, but the overall result was pretty good. Though I had to use glue in a few parts because a lot of pieces broke. Yeah, the World Trade Center, my very first one. Let's see if we can find the sign. It should say, there we go, World Trade Center. One world, that's what it says. Then we got the San Francisco Bridge, and then all the way, this is a 3D puzzle of the Empire State Building. And hanging above that is a Guardian from Halo 5 with there's a little hook. I can't see it very well, but yeah, you can sort of see it. Not bad, but mine broke as it fell off the shelf, so I literally had to put a piece of cardboard in there and then use these little pieces right here to kind of support it, and touching this thing is not a recommend. Because now it's ridiculously fragile, but it just falls apart really easily. Alright, next, we got the camera to focus. We have down here my Halo 5 statue. This thing comes in 2 pieces. And I got Crosshairs' guns down here, so you get one piece with this little circle piece magnet. This whole figure unit feels really good and solid, but this stand feels incredibly cheap and doesn't feel very good at all. I don't like the feel of this particular piece. It just feels awful. But Spartan Locke's one's cool because you can decapitate him and stick on his helmet. And before I got this, I read online about this, but there's a little tray back here, and mine keeps coming out. Does not like to, but there was a little plastic baggie, and you know, basically, you'd open that, there'd be a little plastic bag, and then you get the head in. And that's how I usually display it. I don't really like to touch this too much, mainly because the feel of this is just horrendous. It feels hollow and lightweight, and considering this thing is like 100 pounds per side, it's just like, it's a good looking statue out there, but these guys are what's worth it. This is awful. It does magnetize together, which is kind of cool. But what my biggest collection point is, which is worth, and I'll show that in a minute, is 200 quid as well, and I'll show that in a minute. And then we got some Some more things here. That's kind of like my levers thing. I can't really show that, so I just removed that because that kind of reveals a few names and stuff, and I can't really show that off. We got my Millennium Falcon kit here. This is pretty well built. Oh, this is a fantastic little build because it's layered, so you can't really squeeze it shut. The only problem is it is a little hollow up there. That's not a broken piece, that's just the way it is. You got the a little die-cast model of a Hind, an Apache, a tin can model of an Apache, tin can model of a car, a steel kit of Optimus Prime, got one of Megatron, got an old dragon here. If we remove the dragon, we got a plate of an Autobot and Decepticon and an Energon War. And what we got is my Xbox One. This control pack is pretty shit. Only the first one works. The second one, the back one. This one right here is the battery packs don't work, but the controller works fine. Then you got my Xbox 360. Connect for the Xbox One, which I never used. The light, it shows red on the camera, but in real life it's not even on. The Prometheus DVD, and then my Juggernaut machine, which I will just turn on and show you. And it lights up, and then you get free effects. Usually I like to be greeted by this one. So when I turn that off, next time I turn it on, I'll get greeted by that. Also, this comes off, so you don't have to have it on. You can even have it so that just the fridge turns on, not the lights. And you get a little carry handle back here, which is kind of cool. Turn around to the back. Some of the detail the detail does continue all the way around. And these fans are pretty well placed as well. They look like part of the print machine itself. And you get a blood stain there. You get another little fan, which this is decor. I wish that this would have done something. Maybe had a little feature where you could push a button on it or something. Maybe it plays the jingle, but I think that would have been too much. But when I first got this, I was expecting it to play the jingle whenever you open it. When I first got this, it was a little difficult opening it just because the magnetic seal was so strong, but it's weakened so much overusing it that it's just really easy to open. And you got this little suction piece here as well. And there's a can of Pepsi in there. See if I just show you the magnetic seal. See? It seals itself, which is kind of cool. Next what we got here is my Infinity Gauntlet. This thing, I hate the fingers on this thing. They really need to be working. I found a tutorial on YouTube to help me rework them. Thumb's pretty good, and this is brass, not gold. It's brass and copper, and it's okay. Got my Hunter Killer here, two little Terminator figures, T600 and the T800. Next we got my Flintlock. I got this after my haul video, so I got this in London. This is a replica, so it wouldn't fire if you loaded it, but it does click. And for those of you who don't know, Flintlocks were the old-fashioned pistols. And pistol is actually a portable firearm, so if I just pull the trigger here, it, I don't know how it works. I mean, I know how it works, but it's kind of difficult to explain. And again, it's cool. This thing cost me about £40, I believe, and that's not in weight. In British money, that's British money. That's like roughly $40 or $50. And I think this is a zinc because I had to chip away some of it with a pair of scissors. Right there and there, I had to chip away because this is the problem with this. This doesn't sit flush, and I know a bit about Flintlocks. It's supposed to sit flush so that it holds the gunpowder in this little tray. Because for those of you who don't know how Flintlock works, you ram some gunpowder in here, put a ball in, goes all the way back, and a little bit of gunpowder here. It trails to there, and you put the gunpowder in there, seal it down, pull the hammer back, and there'll be a piece of flint right there. So in the actual thing itself, this will be a piece of flint. And as you pull the trigger, it hits that, ignites it, channels into there, bang, sends a bullet going out of the barrel. And for those of you who don't know, the barrel is literally just hollow with a screw. That's pretty ugly. I mean, for 40 pounds of a replica, this thing should be a little bit better. It looks good though, although I wish this came out, but at least we got a working, like, hammer piece, so that's cool. And super glue. I use that for all sorts. And there's the box for it down there. I'll just show this real quick. Literally not very much. This was in the Tower of London. The box is the same on both sides. There's nothing special to it. You get a little barcode there. You got a toolkit with mannequins and pliers and stuff. And then you get my a BB gun with an SA-80. Has a working dust cover, so have a working dust cover, which is kind of cool. You got this little thing which flicks, which would release the mechanism forward. So you pull that back, you got an accurate safety, and then you pull that, and release the magazine. You just do that. And it works pretty well. Safety's a little loose. Of course, now it's on camera for some weird reason. It likes to be nice and stiff. And this piece don't actually doesn't hinge open like in the real ones. Should have gas for it, but it does come off. That this whole black section can come off too, because I had to actually strip this thing down, because when you pull this back, the spring in there that made this fling back detached. So I had to disassemble the entire thing, and doing so made me lose a screw. So I have a stock that semi comes off. Holding it is pretty comfortable. As you can see, the butt kind of goes into your shoulder here, like that. You got the ACOG sight, which isn't shown very well because of the flash on the camera. If I show it better from the other side, give me a second, I'm trying to do all this one-handed. You can sort of see the little notch, the little toothpick piece right there. Now there was there was another variant to this, where would have been a carry handle here. I got the Susat sight version, which is just as iconic as a carry handle sight, if not more. And that little rail piece, alright, if I just show you, you probably already know, but this piece, this metal piece, it would have been like a bigger sight piece attached on. Also, this piece, it works in unison with this, and this is like so you can mount it on a sling. What's weird is it's on both sides at the back, but on the front it's only on one side, so that's kind of weird. This sticker here was moved deliberately, as it was originally back here, but I wanted to see it because I used to hold guns with this hand. I mean, I can, but I trained myself to be you know, a right-hander as well, so I'm ambidextrous with this rifle. So that's kind of cool. And it looks like, is it flashed on? Yeah. So it looks like first-person view, and then you can just aim down the sight and bang, bang, bang. But the reality is I'm tilting the gun off at a weird-ass angle. So that's kind of cool. Pretty nice. Barrel's metal. It feels cold, actually. It always does, which is nice. It's got some good weight to it. It's obviously lighter than the real thing. And also for the flintlock, mine is 3112. You can probably see right there, 3112 has that distinct grip on the handle. And there's quite a few variants of these. Some are quite a bit shorter than others. But I wanted the long barrel one because I like long barrel pistols, at least flintlocks. So that's what made me get this one. Plus there's only 3 of these anyway. And there's quite a few on this page. See, antique gun, Pistola Antica. So it says here the word pistol donates a portable firearm. Generally with a short barrel and one-hand grip. This weapon was created for the wheeled flintlock. I don't know. I don't know what a wheeled gun looks like. I'd have to do some research. And then you got my bed. Nothing too much about that. And then we come over here to my special collection shelf back here again, where we come to all my other figures. My Five Nights at Freddy's figures. There is Freddy, the Chico, which has not been sculpted yet. Foxy, Springtrap with the Bonnie, Mangle, Nightmare Fredbear. Indominus Rex, Kako Demon back there, the Herker, the Pinky Demon, the Baron of Hell, which is not fully sculpted. Need to put a few more muscles on it and sculpt the legs. Doom Guy, Slenderman, Spawner, the OD, the Bioraptor, some little Halo dudes, a Snake, which friend made me. You got a Slimer, and you got the deluxe Daryl Dixon figure. Then a shelf above, you have Anti-Venom, the Cyber Demon. It would be down here, but it's so big, it literally does not fit on that shelf. It is incredibly tall. Then you got Master Chief, you got Mickey. Is that Mickey? Hold on, I'm using the flash. Yeah, that's Mickey. And this guy, this Star Wars droid, which I hand sculpted, and this is solid metal. A friend of mine sculpted the feet, but I did most of the work, and it does fully articulate. There's only one problem though, because it's solid pewter. It's very hard to stand up. I got lucky with it. But I will tell you the articulation. His waist can swivel, his shoulders can swivel, his elbows can hinge, his wrists can swivel, his waist can swivel, his legs can go forward and back, he hinges at the knee, and he has a foot swivel. So mostly swivels. But they're all pin joints, not shitty little cut joints, but still pretty much the same. And as you can see, I got all my books. I got some Walking Dead comics there. I need to put these with those. I've not even read those yet. Then we got my counter shelf with Bishop, a Power Loader, a couple of retro toys there of Iron Man, Ultron, Spike, Terminator, Apone, Ripley, Hicks, who's using the NECA stand. A little soldier there is falling over. Drake, Hudson, the Stinger XC-37, the Panther Alien, the Killer Crab, the giant Queen Facehugger, the Bull, the Rhino, the other Bull, the Swarm Alien, which unfortunately electronic feature does not work anymore, which kind of sucks, but oh well. The Flying Queen, the two Queen Sisters, the I like to refer to this Grail one as the Matriarch. I know it's just what I do. These things are pretty cool though. The Snake Alien, the Wild Boar, the Scorpion Alien, and you got the Gorilla and the Mantis back there. And then we come down to my NECA shelf, which is my absolute all-time favorite shelf. I think you can pretty much see why. There's not much space on it, just because I'm very select on the figures I pick. I want to get Raziel from Soul Reaver, but he's really rare. So we got the free AVP dudes back here. We got Scar, Chopper, Celtic. We got Falconer here. We got Mr. Black. We got Dark Horse. We got Davy Jones back there, who's barely visible. We got Wasp. We got a Dog Alien, which is a fantastic figure. Had to stiffen up his elbows and his waist joint, but that was pretty fine. And we got the Licker from Resident Evil, the Crimson Head Zombie, and you've noticed I am using the Dog Alien stand for it, because the actual Crimson Head Zombie stand is being used by Hicks. Then we have my Pacific Rim figures. We got Ultimate Strike Eureka, Ultimate Gypsy Danger, which if you watch the review, you know that he lights up, which is pretty fucking awesome. Tacit Ronin, missing one of his blades, unfortunately. Leatherface, Bad Blood, the Borg Predator, the Deacon, with modified little wood pieces put it glued onto the feet so he can stand up. You don't need to stand, he actually stands really well. And I'll prove it as well, actually. See? He actually stands out. He stands up, and he is a good figure, actually. I really like him. And then we got Ultimate Jason, Ultimate Freddy, Wolf. He's still got that plasticine from my stop motion. Caesar with modified bicep swivel. And Gojira 2014, who just kind of feels a little out of place just because of the shape of him. He's a good figure. I like him. I'm not complaining, but because of his long tail and all that, it kind of feels out of place. And of course, the Dog Alien's tail is right there, because the Dog Alien's got a very skinny tail. You got some Pacific Rim accessories here. Let's keep these separate from the others. You got some monumental ornamental pieces from the NECA figures, such as a tombstone and the jockey head. And in here are all the other accessories. Miscellaneous crap, mainly from horror figures and AVP figures. Pewter sword I sculpted. I copied Jason's machete, and then I made some fire pieces and kind of glued them on. I need to paint that at some point. Make a flaming machete for Jason. That would be pretty cool. But yeah, this has to be my favorite shelf. Just all my NECA. And I love NECA. I really like NECA. They've had a few QC issues on the odd figure. None of mine really had that problem. I had it on Tacit Ronin, Gypsy Danger, Falconer, but Falconer got a replacement from. I had it on these free AVP guys where Chopper's got sheath wasn't painted, and Celtic and Scar had a stuck joint, and Jason had a few loose joints, but I managed to, you know, stiffen them up. Freddy was fine, till I accidentally busted his waist, but that was my fault. I managed to fix it though. And these two guys were perfectly fine. Dog Alien had a few loose joints. Wasp Predator has loose wrists. Nothing really bad. Gojira is fine. Wolf is fine. Wolf is my first, so he's very valuable. And yeah, that's kind of my whole collection, really, of stuff. And I got all this crap up here. Roboraptor, Halo 5 box. Also, I've got to show you this box right here. This contains every Bionicle I have. And this bottom one contains all my Lego. And I got a lot of Lego. In fact, trust me, I got so much of it. I got stuff in here too. Little Lego kits from the magazines. I got Doctor Who figures in here. Got a 20-year-old Dalek toy. Another Dalek toy. Some dragons and stuff in Airfix kit. The Twilight from Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Not a god-awful Twilight movie. Some more Doctor Who figures. The Master. A Lego Dinosaur. Creo Transformer you can probably see in the back. The Lego Ford Angular. I might actually get this out and put it on the shelf. This is the original one. Not that new over-glorified one. This is the original Lego Ford Angular. Missing a couple of pieces. Like mainly one, which is this piece. But this, back in the day, was what I had for a Ford Angular. The blue car from Harry Potter. And this is pretty fucking awesome. There's supposed to be a rope piece that goes in there in that little gap, but I don't have that, and honestly I don't care for it. But still, the fact is, this is the original. This is the original Lego piece, Lego kit for it, and the door is still open, which is kind of cool. The controls are a little lacking. It's very vintage, very retro feeling. I like it though. This is a really gorgeous looking car, and you do get some. I don't know why there's little studs in the back there. I just remove the roof and pull off this back piece. You can sort of see inside. Just to get the camera to focus. There we go. You can sort of see those two little, the yellow and the red stud. I don't know what that's all about. I think the steering wheel rotates. I'm not sure. Yeah, that rotates. So we'll just reassemble this. Let me see. That goes like that, and then this. Yeah, so this is definitely valuable to me. This holds a lot of memories. And this is my favorite vehicle in the whole of the Harry Potter movies. Because this thing pretty much gained a mind of its own. And just was just like, fuck it, towards the end of the movie. It was just driving. It went completely wild. And it was basically had the attitude of fuck it and fuck everything. And just started driving into the bloody wilderness of the Dark Forest. And we never saw it again after that. It would have been cool if we got to see a little more of it. But that's just it. And of course I got a skull here with some random knickknacks and some dud bullets and training bullets. Still has been my whole collection video. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Also, last thing we got to show you. My steelbooks with my stupid college file in there. My Kenner cards are getting damaged, so I have quite a few steelbooks in here. I got, sorry about the camera not having its flash on, I got Halo 5, Hidden Isolation, Master Chief Collection, Black Ops 3, Halo 4, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo Wars, Black Ops 2, Resident Evil 6, Bioshock, and Modern Warfare 3. Just wanted to put that little bit in there. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.